This is a Darcy's Corner, maybe. It's July 8th, 2023, and I'm just gonna rant a little bit, vent a little bit. Now, I haven't prettied up my face this morning. It's early in the morning, and I've been watching a lot of these Youn Turks videos and takes on the trans issue, and I'm watching people who I used to admire a great deal. I wanted to be like them. And I've been following them since before they became a thing. Like back when YouTube had just started and it was 10-minute clips at the most. And Jank would get on there and it was just him for 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes, talking in front of the camera in what I assumed was his basement. I guess he was in an apartment at the time. And he would just kind of sum up the news and give his opinion on some things and kind of give it some context. And I really enjoyed those clips and those videos. They were informative and they let me know what was going on in the world when I wasn't really sure what the mainstream news was telling me was true or not. In fact, I knew lots of it wasn't true, so it was nice to have a fresh perspective. And now I'm watching this who can be the most turfy contest on the Youn Turks, and it disgusts me. And I realize I have 29 subscribers. And I've been doing this for years, and I have no followers. Who knows? Maybe this will be my viral moment, and I'll blow up. But if I do blow up, it'll just be clips of me talking about what it's like trying to be a trans woman in her 40s, and how it fucking sucks. And the reason I have to do this in my 40s is because nobody believed me when I was a child, and they put all sorts of barriers in my way, so I couldn't do this. And then as I became an adult, they still put barriers in my way so that I couldn't do this and my life would be hard. And my life is hard. And Anna, it's because of people like you. Jank, it's because of people like you who justify the bullshit. Do you know that in this last couple months there was a little girl in Kelowna who got attacked by a 50-year-old man for being transgender and playing sports? The exact same bullshit you were justifying, he used to attack a little girl. Now, that little girl happened to not be trans, but it doesn't matter what her birth sex was. She identified as a little girl, and as such, deserved the courtesies of every other little girl in her class, on her team. And she deserves to have a safe environment and to not be attacked verbally, physically, emotionally, by people who do not understand what they're talking about. And you guys have had close friends of yours tell you what you're doing is wrong, what you're saying is wrong, and you are hurting people. And you repeatedly say, I just don't care. I'm right, therefore it doesn't matter. Do you understand the lives you are destroying? Do you understand the harm you are causing to our community? And this is coming from somebody who's watched you guys for 20 years and admired what you did and wanted to emulate it and wished that we had similar news programs here in Canada. It's not that you're making us angry. I mean, you are making us angry. You are making us profoundly hurt and disappointed. You have turned on us. And it's not okay. When you are on the same side as Ben Shapiro, when you are on the same side as Libs of TikTok. By the way, did you notice that AOC, who you guys brought up and found and made a wonderful person, left you? Did you notice that? Did you wonder why that was? Because when AOC was confronted with Libs of TikTok, AOC told her off. Said, you do not represent me or my views. If Anna ran into Libs of TikTok today, she'd give her a hug. And say, boy, sure I'm glad somebody like you is out defending, the rights of cisgender white people. It is sad and disgusting how far you guys have gone in the wrong direction. And people who love you have tried to correct you and help you see what you're doing. I watched the Laverne Cox interview, and she loved your show. She loved your views, but was still a healthy dose of skepticism. She's like, I'm my own person. I can think my own thoughts. And boy, have you guys gone off the beaten path. Now, I don't have followers. I don't have views. Um, this is probably going to go nowhere. And I love so many of your hosts. I've always loved John Oterola. I've always loved J.R. Jackson. Um, I miss the old Game of Thrones reviews you guys used to do. That stuff was great. And I used to think Anna was cute and adorable and funny to watch. Now I look at her and I see an enemy. I see that somebody wants to take my rights away because it's convenient for them, and something about me upsets them, my existence. Our rights are non-negotiable. That's the position we take. Oh, that makes us radical, all right, wanting to be fair. And it's not like we're not immune to nuance. We're aware that some of us have been exposed to certain hormones longer than others, and there are certain inherent differences as a result of that. And we take that into account when we're doing things like participating in sports. So there are differences in everybody, but we all deserve equal opportunity. Now, this is coming from somebody who hates sports personally. I don't like playing hockey, volleyball, whatever. None of those things really excite me. I don't care about running races because I don't want to run races. But I'll defend to the death any of my trans siblings who want to run a race, play the sport, support them because they deserve support. We deserve equal opportunity. If I want to run a race, I'm going to run the race. And I should not be denied based on my gender. That's sexist. Anyway, like I said, this is a rant. And I was going to clean myself up first, but when the thought strikes and the emotions are there, that's the time to make that recording. Anyway, Darci's Corner. Supremely disappointed in the Youn Turks. Very proud of my siblings and allies who were part of the network who said, you know what, this is not for me anymore because I can't endorse these views. Thank you for standing up. Thank you for walking away. And to any of the other Youn Turks hosts who see this and are upset and want to walk away, now's a good time to do that. Because so many of us love you and have been following you for years, and we will continue to follow you wherever you go. You do not need Jenk and Anna. You are great just on your own. I'm talking to you, John. I'm talking to you, JR. And any of the other hosts who have been there over the years. You're the Youn Turks too. And we love you. Anyway, I'm getting emotional. I'm going to cut this off. Darci's Corner. Peace.